baby, our boy Cassius Cuvee, is he getting around? This man getting around? I'll tell you what, you might have heard him. He does kind of get around here and there, in the crypto space a little bit. If you're out there watching any YouTube videos, this man, I look at this guy like I do Bitcoin. It's way undervalued. This guy's got a bright future ahead of him, baby.
In the game and even provide resources to other places in the world.
This bag ain't never going out of style. This bag ain't never going out of style. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada might have got a while, but this bag ain't never going out of style. Ooh, she feeling my style.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Cassius Cuvee here with my man DJ Lex, and this is the show Poppin' Crypto, where you check your prejudice at the door, because this ain't your average crypto show. We like to have a little fun with it and educate at the same time. Today I got a very special guest for you, man. His name is Dreamer. He is the business development head of DeFi for the play-to-earn video game DeFi Kingdoms. It's an up-and-coming game on Harmony One, and they got a lot of big stuff popping. But before I bring him on, I'm gonna spit a little something for you, man. Just get it warmed up here. So DJ Lex, drop that beat one time for him.
So let me flaunt the gift.
Yeah. Check it. DeFi Kingdoms. Look.
So let me flaunt the gift.
Having fun while making money. I'm a free guide singing. You see, I bring them on the DeFi Kingdoms. DAPY's ringing. Calling for a baller. If the stacks get any taller, I might have to get a scholar. It's a couple things I gotta know. I only want exotic. So if your game ain't play to earn, then I gotta go. But this one is creative, so I really must state it. You can summon NFTs and then fully upgrade it. Shooting higher than a fountain. Get the rarities, a mountain tip, no doubting it. Ain't no telling where the price about to sit. I know I'm gonna make some people mad with what I'm about to spit. Compared to these Axie NFTs, don't amount to shit. Moving fast, but it's barely begun. Just got $1 million grant deal from Harmony One. Yeah, and they daps and ain't allowed on the main net. I know this game is hot, but it ain't got enough flame yet. The jewel token, exchange it in the market. You can stake it in the bank if you just saving it to park it. When the game is cross-chain, you can take it to another pool. Cassius Cuvee, ain't gotta say the way I'm loving Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me flaunt the gift.
DJ Lex,
Our boy
cutting the record one time for us. DeFi Kingdoms.
I was just watching Ben Armstrong.
Right on, man. I'm here today with a special guest.
Guess what I saw? Guess what I found? I'm watching Ben Armstrong. What?
Yeah, we gonna get it poppin'. Check it out. Feeling this. It's your boy Cassius Cuvee. Yeah. Let's go. Bitcoin is tremendous, cause it ain't never finished. Every time they call it dead, it come back with a vengeance. So I'm getting my percentage while I'm living in the trenches. Tap into binge show every day for 60 minutes. See the trend is up or down on the board, dive deep in. Even on the weekend, the rewards I'm reaping. Long-term hodl, make money while I'm sleeping. No guessing when investing, all the gains I'm keeping. And some things are harder to explain. I can feel the bull market in my veins. I'ma hit the target for the gains, cause I'm smarter with the aim. We all started at the same. See, I had to get the game from someone who ain't new to this. Tune in to Ben, cause Ben has been doing this. For crypto curious, clearing the mysterious. We don't just trade, we live the experience. Bear market survived that, now rise back. If you've been nation, leave a comment in the live chat. My bag's packed, now I'm cracking the designer smile. Cause this bag ain't never going out of style. Giving you a jewel that you can share. Got you through the bull and through the bear. Even in the game for 10 years. What more can I say? He's still here. Giving you a jewel that you can share. Got you through the bull and through the bear. Even in the game for 10 years.
I mean, our boy gets around. Cassius.
Yo,
Ben Armstrong. I mean, how about one of the biggest crypto shows out there? I mean, surely he's not got a song for Altcoin Daily?
Altcoin Daily? Yes. What's poppin'? Poppin' crypto. Cassius. Cuvee. Let's go. Either bull market balling or bear market building. You mystifying
Bear
daily
market
because they be
building.
fully revealing the latest updates in cryptocurrency. Encourage me to learn it, see, and get dope urgently. They certainly alerting me to small cap gems, the kind you'll be like, I wish I bought them all back then. Twin brothers showing how the silver screen team works, teaching Hollywood how the Bitcoin dream works. From the red carpet to next is a fair target. They'll show you the projects that build in the bear market or alert a failure. They ain't trying to sell you, just highlighting what the mainstream won't tell you. News of the day in 10 minutes a pop. I'm the comment at the top like as soon as it dropped. It amazed me, the feeling is crazy when I hear yes, welcome back to Altcoin Daily. Altcoin Daily.
I mean, Altcoin Daily. Ben Armstrong. I mean, is there anywhere you're not, my man?
Nah, man. You know, I here's the thing. First of all, thanks for having me on the show. Crypto Grady, the man.
Baby.
The man
Let's
himself.
go.
Thanks for having me on.
Dude, the legend. The legend. All right. I mean, where else might you see this man, huh?
Rocco. Maybe we put the finger tornado under construction too. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Break your finger.
Make sure to come back tomorrow. We got Rate My Portfolio and we got Magic and Money joining us.
Oh, you
guys.
mean that?
Till then.
You mean that dope ass song on
Crypto. Everybody know we here for entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in for big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I spit the game, but they gave it. Named according to your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy the dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming, hola. Till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon and to the solar. Won't I? Don't be letting FOMO control ya. It's over when the finger tornado close ya.
Baby. Is there anywhere this man isn't? That's the question, boys and girls. Is there anywhere this man isn't? Dude.
Well, I'm here now, man. It's great to be with you, bro.
Hey, we're about to feature the song with Cassius and Crypto Grady, boys and girls. I'm kidding. I'm foretelling the future, though. Baby, it's coming. I mean,
on ice.
Does this guy make it? Does he get around? Does this man get around to like maybe events, conferences, maybe the biggest money conference in the world?
No financial advice.
Oh.
Financial advice.
Oh, is this man building in the bear?
Cash.
Remember?
I can lead you to the money.
Oh.
Filling up the bags. I can help you get the money.
Yeah.
Filling up your bags.
Oh.
The same old trader from the town. And they know I'ma break it down. The same old trader with the SPACs. When the bears swing on you, then you better swing back. The world ain't ending, I ain't never been scared. But I ain't pretending I ain't have to get prepared. So when all the markets turn to bear, I ain't even really care about a dip and be a multi-millionaire. Wait about a year and it won't be nothing funny. See my vision clear here at Money 2020. Everybody wanted for the low, but now they headed for the dough. This free game, so don't ask for nothing from me. You don't wanna see some, slowly over time. Like the girls who want a threesome, but only with a dime. Scared to make a move until you see the perfect sign. But if you down to put in work, she'll be coming with the grind. See me out in Vegas, LA, Miami.
Man gets around.
If you really understand me, you'll be richer than your granny and then every generation in your family. I can lead you to the money, filling up the bags.
Filling up them bags.
I can help you get the money.
I remember
filling up the bags.
Oh, that was painful.
The same old trader from the town. And they know I'ma break it down. The same old trader with the SPACs. When the bears swing on you, then you better swing back. Everything is down, but they can't just shake us. I came from the town, now I hang with rich bankers. Plus I get the game from everything. BitBoy to Fast Money, Melissa Lee, Guy Adami trading spaces.
Yes, I believe I'm with the best, and I even was a guest with Caleb Silver, Investopedia Express. I think crypto's gonna pop. I know it's lower from the drop. I ain't saying it's the bottom, but it's closer than the top. This ain't financial advice. You can question my suggestion. Not professional professor taking profits, my profession, but you still can learn a lesson from this session. No question, DCA, cause it's hard to time the bottom with perfection. It's a blessing, no guessing or stressing.
He said, I'm not saying it's the bottom, but it's closer than the top. I mean, remember Bitcoin was pumping at Money 2020. It got up to like, what, $32,000? That wasn't that long ago, my man.
No, that was the last Money 2020. Before that, this was before that, when things were on the way down. 2022.
Baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's when we were closer to the bottom. You know, that's why I was like, you got a DCA because it's hard to time the bottom with perfection.
Oh, I remember you rapped that. I mean, you rapped that just a few months ago, too.
I performed it at the Influencer Awards.
That's right. And also, maybe it was actually Rare Evo.
Yeah. And
I remember you said that, and I was like, you know what? I remember listening to that song. I was like, you know what? Bitcoin is just going to keep running. It was like at 32,000 or something. just a few months ago. Where's it at now? Baby.
That was August.
I mean, you know, we just fighting karate combat. I mean, this man doesn't have a karate combat song, does he? What?
Oh, baby, let's go! Tonight, we dine in hell!
Oh, baby!
Trash, I got time today. Settle this, we gon' find a way. Karate combat's live today. Pick the winner, I'm trying to play. Flip a corner, want all that. Baby! Real combat. On the matter, but fall back. Time to flex if you got that. Talking trash, I got time today. Settle this, we gon' find a way. Karate combat's live today. Pick the winner, I'm trying to play. Flip a corner, want all that.
Let's go!
Real combat. On the matter, won't fall back. Time to flex if you got that.
I'm walking in like the champ is here. Built on my whole camp in here. Huge crowd and they clap and cheer. Ops trapped in fear cause the attack's near. You better not leave your guard open. You might get more than your heart broken. Straight to the jaw, no rope or dope. And this got me holding the karate token. $100 in my wallet. You pick the match and I'll call it. Connect the app to my back.
I want to get back in that pit,
Crypto Holics. I bet more than 8 in your weight class. Your fate just shattered like plate glass. Lips yapping quick, but hands ain't fast. Your mouth roll to check, your butt can't cash you.
Talking trash, I got time today. Settle this, we gon' find a way. Karate combat's live today. Pick the winner, I'm trying to play. Flip a corner, want all that. Play real combat. On the matter, won't fall back. Time to flex if you got that. Talking trash, I got time today. Settle this, we gon' find a way. Karate combat's live today. Pick the winner, I'm trying to play. Flip a corner, want all that.
Let's go!
Real combat. On the matter, won't fall back. Time to flex if you got that.
Baby! Let's go! Let's go, baby!
We had to put your voice on that one on the
Oh, dude. I mean, we're just scratching the surface, just so you guys know. There's a whole lot more we could have added, but there's one we want to feature. We haven't got started yet with this video. Baby, let's go. This man, Cassius, I love this guy. He's got good vibes. He's good people.
And I love you too, Grady.
So you just put out a new one. We got a new video?
This one is hot. This might be my best one right here, man.
Ooh, I mean, who's one of the biggest traders out there? Who's one of the most famous, most well-known trader guys? I mean, is it Crypto Face? Market Cypher, the tool that everybody uses, you know, out there, right? He's got, I mean, surely, no way, baby. Crypto Face of all.
Unique. Crypto Face.
Join the market site.
With Cassius, Cuvee.
Yeah. Join the market site.
I bet you didn't know that I can rap.
Join the market site.
Even faster than I can trade.
Join the market cycle.
Let go. I love the adrenaline trades. I'm winning and my indicators say when it's starting to finish. I'm swing trade more on point than a pendulum live stream every day. 100K minimum. Come along for the ride. I'll be giving you the guide while my brother on my side. Green candles on the rise. Yeah, the time has arrived. Trade $1 million live. Better yet, make it 5. I hit the green dot and take off like a slingshot. In the background, you can hear that my beats hot. Cash came through with a brand new heat rock. Every single time more shine than a peacock. Bitcoin pop. Now it's headed for the treetop. If you think not, then you're living in a dream shop. I predicted this. You can check the X screenshot. Price going up. There's been colon D-chop. Where the fear go? Now with a peer low. Check my channel. I'm a Discord hero. Ice cold veins with a massive zero. At a milli, I'ma take it off on my beard show, huh? I got it locked, but some want to take my key and try to trade like me with a fake ID, but they can't quite be because I'm crypto face, no KYC.
If you want to get paid, then you got to win trade, so
Join the market cycle.
If you want to get gains, then you got to get trained, so
Join the market cycle.
if you don't want to lose cash, then you better move fast. And
Join the market cycle.
if you want to DJ on more than a weekend,
Join the market cycle.
Cuvee enjoying Momo, diving in the FOMO, living in the future like a 30-44 flow. If you didn't catch it, running back and playing slow-mo, ride the blue wave or go broke like a hobo. Be a big dog, not a small-time guy like a bonsai. Why? I'ma call my guy, hit crypto face, get him on my side when I seen Bitcoin hit an all-time high. When the bullets in the prime and it really is sublime, every ticker gonna climb and you finna get a dime. When I'm winning all the time, then the women wanna die and I got bitches on my line, but there's digits on my mind. I'm hung up with only one indicator, gotta dodge the imitators cause it's really nothing greater. I'm inadvertently gonna intimidate a hater. If you grow on me to data, I might have to hit her later. See, the blame is in the games cause I claim that I like her, but stuck too deep in the game to go wipe her. When scalping, I got that aim like a sniper. This ain't FA, but I'll train your advisor. 100x leverage got the speed of a viper. Glued to the charts, got a pee in a diaper. I only look away when I step into the booth and it's time to put a real MC in a cypher. If you want to get paid, then you gotta win trade, so
Join the market cycle.
if you want to get gains, then you got to get trained, so
Join the market cycle.
if you don't want to lose cash, then you better move fast. And
Join the market cycle.
if you want to DJ on more than a weekend,
Join the market cycle.
oh my god.
So dope. I mean, go follow this man on Twitter, his YouTube channel. It's all in the description below, right at the top. Let's go. Thanks to Kong, by the way, who's in the house. We got
Shout out
Seth
Kong.
with Mind Your Biz. See, the next song gonna be a Seth with Mind Your Biz song. Maybe get a Moon Daddy, get some Kulo. Hey,
Man, you didn't even show any of the videos I had on CNBC.
baby, CNBC. I
Yeah,
remember that
I
now.
was on
I've
there.
seen you on CNBC before. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I had Guy Adami on my show. He's a great guy, by the way. Shout out Guy Adami.
dude. All right, so we were just talking. I was talking, over this last week a lot with Doug Hype, who, by the way, had to go to the urgent care right now, like as we speak, with major migraine headaches. He can't even function right now.
Yeah.
But we were talking good. So shout out to Doug Hype. Get better, my man.
Yes.
Good vibes. He does this show every week with Miss Teen Crypto, baby, and Meta Mona. Good vibes, good people, baby. That's how I feel with Cassius. Always good vibes, always good people. Man,
I want to say something about that too, Grady, because you are too, man. And I want to give a shout out to everybody in crypto who is always spreading positivity. I know sometimes Twitter gets a little fiery and stuff, but some of the individuals always stay positive. Can I call out one thing though, real quick?
Yeah.
So, a lot of times I want to say this, right? People talk about this chain or that chain. Obviously, I like Algorand and people talk about Solana or Ethereum or whatever the case may be. Let's keep in mind that everybody has a different journey, a different investment strategy, a different time horizon, a different purpose. Not everybody is a short-term trader. Some people are long-term traders. So a lot of times when people are like arguing about what's the best chain or this or that, sometimes they're talking about from the perspective of a trader. Obviously, I don't think most people think that meme coins have much utility. Most of them don't. So you're trading those as opposed to holding something that you think that's going to be around 5 or 10 years. So you don't necessarily have to always be at odds with one another. There's different purposes for different blockchains. So I just want to put that out there.
I love it. Yeah, you got a song about Algorand. You got a song about ICP. So I guess, and then you get some hate because people are like, "Oh, ICP, whatever, scam, this and that." Is that?
Well, I don't get no hate. I mean,
yeah. Good.
all we do is positivity. We don't pay attention to no hate. I don't
That's
know
right.
about that. But
you just have to like soak all the positive energy out there.
That's what we do, and that's why I love Crypto Grady. Anybody knows Crypto Grady? 100% supportive ever since the dad met him, not just with me, but everybody in the crypto space. That's why we support you when you did the fight for Karate Combat. You know what I mean? You're always a good sport about everything. So we appreciate you, Crypto Grady.
I'm still really pissed about that Karate Combat fight. I want to get back in the pit. The problem is I can hardly walk. I got my left knee was good after the fight. We went out, was out with Dreamer, we were doing little videos, we were walking the streets, getting out there, hanging out. I remember going out with Loudmouth and Doug Hype and those guys went somewhere afterwards. And then the next morning was good. My left knee was good the next day, got around that. My left knee started swelling up real bad. Then the following night after the fight, the next night. And then by the time I left this 2 mornings after the fight, it was swelled up like a grapefruit.
Oh man, that altitude didn't help either, probably.
Oh no. And so since then I've hardly it's bad. It's like I almost need crutches bad.
Oh damn, man. You've been going to the doctor or what?
I've got arthritis.
Oh.
And so I was doing a lot of knees over toes, little exercises, which I started doing over the weekend, and it did help a little bit. So it has, activated this strengthening that knee. Because I pulled my hamstring. I pulled my hamstring leading up to the fight. I had pulled my calves too before that. But when I pulled my hamstring, I was more focused on just trying to get better and be healthy during the fight, knowing that I would be probably gassing out, and that happened beyond what I imagined was even possible. Okay, gassing out. But I was spending a lot of time strengthening that knee. After I pulled my right hamstring, it's my left knee that's the bad one. And so, dang.
Got off balance then, yeah.
Damn it. I'm still so pissed.
What do you trade in the market right now? What's popping in the market for you?
Getting my hands on some of that Kulo. And I know it's bouncing around, bouncing up and down, left, right, and all around, baby. Here's what you got to do. You just got to get your hands on that Kulo, that big red Coquino Kulo, baby. That's what's been, man, it's meme season. Solana is crazy. What are your thoughts on the Solana? I just looked at some numbers before the stream as well on Solana.
Solana's over 200. I put a poll out this morning on Solana. I said, how long do you think it'll stay above $200? Is it 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year? So I got to check those results now. I'll post them tomorrow morning. So Twitter. We'll see what people think.
Is that a poll you put out on Twitter?
On Twitter, yeah, on my Twitter at Cassius Cuvee.
Right on, man. Yeah. So here's what makes me nervous about Solana. So I did, some fact checking on myself as well. So it does turn out that 50% of Solana gas fees are burned. And I don't think that used to be the case. I don't know how, but maybe it was. So I had said in a previous video, none of that Solana is burned, none of that gas. And it was just a few months ago, it was approximately about 200 Solana per day being used in gas fees. And so I'm like, what do we need the token for? What do we need the coin? Why is it at like a 80 or $90 billion market cap? What do we need the coin of Solana for? It's like the gas fees. Okay, well, it does turn out now that those gas fees have 20x'd just over the last few months.
Yeah, it's gotten real. There's been a lot of activity on it with the Solana meme coins.
All these meme coins. Yeah. I mean, there's so much activity.
I got people hitting me up telling me to make a meme coin with them and stuff. So, and looking in for the pre-launches and all of that. But, like you say, meme season is a season. And I'm always got to make sure I put it out there for all the investors, traders, or whatever, what arena you're stepping into.
Right. That's right. And so for me, man, I've had people been hitting me up almost every day doing some new coin, some new project, a lot of it on Solana, a lot of things. I mean, we've seen some of these coins go up over $1 billion market cap in 24 hours after launch. That's just so crazy to me. And so now there's something like 10,000 Solana being burned daily. So it's like over 20,000 or 21,000 Solana burned every 2.5 days.
What's the tokenomics on Solana? They got a hard cap on the total supply?
I didn't look at that.
I can't remember. I looked at them a long time ago. I traded them back in 2021. Did well. Did real well.
Yeah, I did too. I first got in at $20.
And I
260
of 2023. Remember at the end of December 2020, then they had that pump because they were tanking, right? After Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX went down.
Yeah.
A lot of us got in. I remember we were on Around the Blockchain talking about it.
Right.
And but I just kind of, it was like such a quick double. You know what I'm saying? I had to take the profit on that.
Yeah. It looks like it's like over 80% circulating. You know,
Okay.
it's like maybe 85% circulating.
There's a lot of things popping right now. I mean, look, we're in a bull market right now. I think everybody can agree with that, right? Bitcoin's sitting at above or just below all-time highs right now, right? As and it's funny because all of us in crypto, like, it's like a no-brainer that Bitcoin's going to come back, but you know, you got to keep the perspective. I talked to a lot of people who aren't in crypto, no coiners, people who dibbled and dabbled, didn't really take it seriously. You know, they thought Bitcoin wasn't going to come back. They didn't know it was real. Even people on CNBC would come on there and say it's not real, you know? I knew it was real. I had a song called I Know. I put it out in February of 2022 when I was on CNBC again to go on there and educate some of the people who were watching CNBC about, you know, crypto and blockchain, Web3, essentially. And why we would have the use cases for the different types of crypto, and that, you know, I knew Bitcoin would come back. And this, you got to understand, this is the beginning of the bear market where everything's starting to tank, you know?
Right.
But, you know, so you feel vindicated to some respect, even though we knew, all of us in crypto knew Bitcoin was solid. But it, you know, to come back and when it cracked the 69,000 again, it was, you know, it was a sight to see. It was like we told you guys, like,
yeah,
this is the future. Blockchain technology is real. So, you know, there's a lot of other projects, and you never know. I think we're really early. I really do on most everything. But Bitcoin, especially with the ETF, which basically guarantees inflows essentially forever, as long as they're going to have it available.
That's right.
You know, that's a fundamental. That's a different type of fundamental than any other crypto's ever had before.
That's
because
right.
That's basically accepted by the mainstream cash inflow. And so, you know, Bitcoin to me looks solid. I think everything else still for grabs though.
Yep. And so we got a lot of people out there who's just going to be putting it away in their 401k, in their Roth IRAs, Bitcoin every month. It comes out of their paycheck or it just goes in auto deposited, right into a different fund or different things. Bitcoin will become more and more a part of that, where people don't look at that. They're not like us broke degens living in our mom's basement, looking at the charts all day, every day, baby. No, they're not like that. They look at it once every 6 months, you know, things like that. They're not paying attention to it. They're just DCAing essentially into it as part of their portfolio.
It's their pension fund. So it's not just individuals, it's big funds like Fidelity. They have Bitcoin basically has salesmen now who go out and allocate to big pension funds and stuff. And they say, look, you want to allocate 1 to 3% of your portfolio into Bitcoin. That's what everybody's doing now. Blah, 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 blah. And they buy no matter what the price is.
That's
so
right.
they're not trading. You know what I'm saying? It could be at all-time highs. They're just allocating every month.
And they're not worrying about it.
And you've seen how much money BlackRock alone, not even all the ETFs combined, BlackRock alone has put in, how much Bitcoin they've purchased for their ETF. They passed Michael Saylor in the past 3 or 4 years in like 2 months. You know, it's like at this rate, man, we're looking at what, $100 billion inflow by the end of the year. Like, it's pretty crazy.
It was really crazy. And then we got Fidelity, who's going crazy with it.
Yeah,
we've got
multiple ETFs, tons
of them. Okay, then you know we do have the halvening coming. The halvening. Is it halving or halvening?
What date? Say the 14th, April 14th, something like that.
It changes. Like it
rotates.
always get
15,
pushed
14,
back.
But that's about it. We only got a few weeks, basically.
Yeah, sometime in April or May, we're gonna have this thing. Okay, and then you know what else? We got an election.
We got the election year.
Are they gonna lower the rates?
Well, before that, though, one more thing. Yes, we got Jerome Powell looking to lower. He said it that he was. He didn't say when, but he said that he was this year. But before that, I was doing chronological order. In May, we've got the Ethereum ETF that's being brought up by BlackRock. And BlackRock's got a stellar record when it comes to applications for ETFs. Yep. Larry Fink basically invented ETFs. You know what I mean? I would say he invented them, but he invented the mass use of them. And so, you know, if you look at the history of Larry Fink, it's actually pretty interesting to, you know, going from relative obscurity in finance to becoming the top, you know, money manager in the world, $10 trillion in assets under management. Yeah. And it's because of ETFs. And, you know, they don't lose.
The man's been his ETF's been rejected one time out of 5,876 times. I don't know about the number exactly, but it's something like that.
No, it's 500 something, but yeah, it's a lot. And so the Ethereum ETF, listen, May in crypto years is a long ways away, right? Like dog years, May is still a long ways away. So we don't know what's going to happen, but you got the halvening, you've got the ETF, you've got an election, you got Jerome Powell potentially lowering interest rates. And the reason we bring up the election is not because we want to go in here and argue about left versus right, but just the general idea of a new Congress, because every 2 years is a new Congress, voting on crypto legislation. Well, considering we don't really have any crypto legislation that really explains anything, the idea that there's a potential for it is another catalyst.
Baby.
Clarification. All we need is clarification. If they want to say proof of stake, here's the thing. I'm one of those people, by the way, Grady. I'm not afraid of proof of stake protocols being called securities. Why? Because the last time I checked, securities make a lot of money. And if they can define them some way, have a definitive ruling on what and how we treat cryptocurrency assets, proof of stake protocols, then the people who build these are geniuses. They will find a way to comply with the law. Right. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out, but we just need clarification, and Gary Gensler's not giving us that.
Yep. Create an avenue, where security is not the end of the world. If something is a security, like where it basically is the death of the project, that's all we've ever seen up to this point. Why? That doesn't have to be. Good point there as well. Baby.
Yeah. Doesn't have to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't have to be like that. If they can clarify that this is a new asset class and there's different rules, I'm not so afraid of creating something because I believe the smart blockchains will find a way to navigate it.
I love it. I love it. So all these bullish things going on, but basically at the end of the day, if you want to be the most brilliant, big brains trader of all time and go down as a brilliant, big brains, high IQ guy, you be mindlessly irresponsible with your money. You get in there, you grab you some Kulo, baby. You get you some big red cock in you, baby. All right. You're going to go down. They're going to be writing books about you as you drive your Lambos and yachts. Let's go, baby. That's the market we live in. Like it's a meme coin season. And it almost feels like it's not going to stop ever.
But remember, some people are just traders, right? Just TA traders. Right. They don't care what they're trading. It might be Bitcoin, hell, it might be stocks, but you're utilizing some of the tools like Market Cypher to tell you when to buy and when to sell. You know what I mean? These are technical indicators. So there's 1,000 coins out there you might want to trade. You know what I mean? So you can trade you can follow narratives on Twitter in the communities, or you can just look at TA, or you can look at fundamental DCAing on some of the projects that seem to be great technology that we think that institutions will adopt because it's better than the current systems they have right now. So you find your approach. That's what I tell everybody.
Baby. Oh, baby. So Seth here with Mind Your Biz, he wants to know your take on Monero and privacy coins. Baby.
I like Monero. I mean, I think privacy coins are a good idea. I mean, especially with the CBDC, we don't know what's going to happen with that. But there's an idea. There's a narrative that says, look, in my opinion, CBDCs might be the biggest advertisement crypto ever had, right? Because it just verified for all the people who don't really understand that blockchain is a real thing. They just think Bitcoin's a scam or a fraud, or they don't know what it is. All of a sudden, your money's now on a blockchain. Then the next layer of thought is, okay, well, but the government is controlling that. So what is the counter to the CBDC? To me, it's Monero. And so Monero might be like a really bullish catalyst for Monero if something like that were to come up.
Oh, baby. Fun fact, Monero, I think, if I remember right, it's all a blur, my brain and my memory, but I think Monero is the first crypto I ever owned.
Is that right?
Fun fact, baby.
Where'd you buy
tell you why I didn't buy it, and I won't tell you why.
You mind it?
First token I ever owned, baby. That's a monster. That one. We won't go there.
Okay.
Cassius. Okay. Whew. All right. Crazy past. Got a crazy past here. So, okay. So when Kulo song rap, Kulo rap, we gonna hit with Moon Daddy and bust a rhyme? Let's go.
Oh man, I don't know. You're gonna have to get at me, man. You know what I'm saying? These songs, I put a lot of effort into my songs, man. A lot of work into these things. You know what I mean?
Okay, how long? Like to put out a song like that? How long?
It's not so much the time as when I lock in, I'm locked in like all day and all night. You know what I mean?
No sleep.
So I got to block out everything else in my life, and I focus on learning everything I need to learn about it, writing it in such a way, making sure I buy the right beat. I don't always make all the beats. Sometimes I got to buy the beats. So I got to get everything just so, and tap in with the community, see how they're feeling. So I do my research is what I'm trying to say. And then I write the song.
Damn. So you did that for DeFi Kingdoms, dude. That is That was
That
a
was so
banger.
about that. That's the first like real episode I ever had on Popping Cryptos with Dreamer.
No.
With DeFi King. I had a couple like warm up episodes, but that was like the first one for like a project that I ever had on my show. Popping Crypto was DeFi Kingdoms.
Baby, Cassius does it like no other. Period. So we have like such a high level gifted dude right here in the crypto space named Cassius Cuvee, boys and girls. It's like, what the heck? This guy, one of these days is going to be like Tupac, baby. And we know him now as Cassius Cuvee.
I got to tell you what's funny. So Money B, if you guys know Money B from Digital Underground, right? He like found Tupac, right? I had him on my show because he got into crypto. He got into Web3. And so I named him, I gave him the name Web3 Money B. I had a rap for him about Supermint was an event in LA, and I went and I performed there, and I was on a panel there. This is when we were talking about metaverse and stuff more back then. I haven't heard that word in several months. But Money B was on there. He was like, you could be the Tupac of NFTs.
Yeah, for real. I mean, this man is gifted. We were talking about this earlier with Doug Hype, how, man, you're so gifted in what you do. It's like a calling. So you get in the zone, you completely get in the zone, you manic out. Okay, you get to know the community.
The middle of the night. I like being in the middle of the night so no one's bothering me.
Same. Yeah. Right. But my phone still blows up somehow in the middle of the night. But you like block that out. Don't try to message this man when he's writing a song, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Whoa, baby.
I'm going to try to write it, and then we'll try to record it. And you guys know, I got all the AI tricks too. So, like, holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy.
If you want to rap on a song, holla at your boy. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, gifted. And so now people are hitting this man up like Crypto Face. I assume he paid you to write him a song. Y'all did a song together.
He paid me. I kind of first, if you want to know, first, he hit me up he was being generous to me. He plugged me in with Market Cypher. You know what I mean? So shout out Crypto Face, nothing but love for him for life. He just volunteered he got me into Market Cypher just like that, right? And I was like, man, I got to do a song Crypto Face. So I chopped it up for a second. I just asked him if he ever rapped before, you know what I mean? And then I just kind of took it from there, and he did pay me, but we talked about that kind of after the fact. But I already knew he was a solid dude, so we worked it out.
Crypto Face is now a rapper, boys and girls. He's a good dude. Met him.
He's a great guy. Love Crypto Face.
Oh my gosh. He like gave us a spread. We were out with him, out and about somewhere, watching fights or something, and he was just hooking us up. It was such a good dude, man. Yeah. Crypto Face. So Market Cypher, big marketing for Market Cypher there. It's still held all through this whole time. It's been years. It's been like what, 4-5 years he's had that thing going, and it still is like the #1 tool out there this whole time. Man, everybody uses it.
Yeah, I mean, Market Cypher has so many users that there's people who build their whole YouTube channel around how to use Market Cypher. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. It's crazy. And I remember when he first started that thing, he was like this nobody Crypto Face guy, weird, coming on with a mask. Now he's like legend. So crazy.
Yeah. And look, he was wearing a mask before COVID, before it became stylish.
He was.
And I say his mask, it looked like Sub-Zero. You know what I'm saying? It's ice cold veins with a mask Sub-Zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Sub-Zero mask. That ain't no COVID mask.
Babe, I love you. Put your heart and soul into these songs. Like, it's so awesome. Dude, one day, guys, I'm prophesying. One day you will see Crypto Grady and Cassius Cuvee rapping together. It's
one day.
Believe it or not, I used to rap a lot.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
I was a Christian. I was a preacher, a missionary guy.
Is that right?
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. What's that? What?
Where you from?
So I was in India and Africa, and around other Mexico, all over. I would go street preaching every single day too.
All over the world, huh? Wow.
All over the place, just nonstop preaching. And a lot of times I'd be in the inner city spots, and some of my favorite guys were these cross movement guys, and I would just memorize all their songs, and I could rap for an hour straight. and I ended up rapping at churches and on big stages. One time I had a little rap concert with like 1,100 people.
Oh shit, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 1,100 people, a lot of people. That's cool.
Oh baby.
I know you were hyped. I seen you being like a Busta Rhymes or I don't know who, somebody who's super hyped up in the crowd.
Let's go. Oh man.
Woo. For people who don't know, when I perform and Grady's in the crowd, he's the one person who I can always hear standing out above everybody else.
Tonight we dine in hell. Let's go, baby. Woo! So are you going to be in Cancun? You're not going to be in Cancun.
I don't have plans to go to Cancun right now. I'm working on some stuff here.
I'm very sad about that.
That's right. So just so you know, too, I don't travel so much anymore. I'm taking care of my step pops. He's older. He's like handicapped stuff. So I'm trying to keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye, but you're out there, you know, in the San Francisco area. Is there something going on out there in San Francisco?
Tonight in San Francisco, a lot of people out here. Adam just hit me up. Shout out my boy Adam Charles out here. He's out here in San Francisco. Pretty much only me and him, I think, are the only ones who live out in the Bay. So, yeah, there's a crypto event out here tonight. Doug Hype's out here, but I didn't know he got sick until he just told me. So prayers to him.
Oh, dude, I wonder if Doug Hype is sick out there in San Fran.
He must be. He said in the group chat that he was going to be out here.
Yeah, I know for sure. Well, I was talking to him last night. I don't know if he's there yet. I don't think he's there yet. I don't think he's there. Maybe he's coming like tomorrow. I'm not sure. And then he is also going to be in Cancun, where Seth, Mind Your Biz, baby, and myself, along with Moon Daddy and Warren Sapp, we're going to be out there. Karate Combat, Kulo, Spring Break Takeover, Getaway. We're going to have some Kulo out there bouncing around, baby. Let's go. And Karate Combat Pit. Let's go. Okay. And so we'll be doing some Fire Street interviews, content, different random things with Warren Sapp, of all people. Let's go.
Now that's going to be tight.
Dude, tight. It's going to be tight. Let's go. So Kulo, Moon Daddy, I love that guy. That's an easy one in my mind. You got George
out RC.
I know George back in a Big Red, George back in these, and Moon Daddy, you know, and they've got big plans. It's not, you know them, you trust them. Those are the type of projects I love to get in and support, baby. So I'm loving Karate Combat. Yeah.
Let's ask the trivia. Let's ask the audience too. Okay. Do you guys think the price of Bitcoin will hit 80,000 before the halving?
Oh, it already hit what, like 73 plus or 70? Did it hit 74?
I don't know if it touched 74. It was definitely above 73. I think it was 73.6, something like that. I'm just curious, like, okay, we had the pullback now.
Yeah.
But will it be one more big pump before the halving? Anything can happen in 3 or 4 weeks.
I know. Yeah, 3. That's a good question. What do you guys think? I think it's just money's trickling in every day. There's more buy pressure in the ETFs than sell pressure.
Right.
And I think,
just so you know too, right? You know, all the money doesn't flow in the first day.
Right.
It takes them a month or a quarter sometimes to rebalance and start selling everybody. Like, it takes a while for ETFs to ramp up. So the fact that this much money is flown in this fast,
right,
remarkable.
It's remarkable. Right. And so you never know. It could go up. It could go down. We never know what's going on here. But long term, when I think of Bitcoin, I think it's worth $1 million per Bitcoin, because it's just a matter of time before that happens. It's like, it's not a matter of if or when.
They keep printing money with inflation. It's just it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. And so, man, these markets are wild. We were talking about Solana. That one worries me a little bit. But with that being said, so 50% of the fees are burned. We've got over $1 million worth of Solana being burned every day.
They need to get the blockchain working smoothly, though. You know what I mean?
Have we had any outages?
Like that. That's not a good look.
Right. But hasn't it stayed up throughout? So right now, the number of transactions have like 20 plus X'd since just over the last few months.
Yeah.
The number of daily transactions. And I think it's holding up pretty well, isn't it? The blockchain?
Oh, no, it's gone down. It's definitely had problems. Yeah.
It went down like one time for just a hot minute, right?
They've had congestion for sure.
But it's been working, hasn't it? Or are transactions failing and things?
Transactions are failing, but they got work to do. They definitely have work to do. But I'll tell you what they're good at, and that's marketing.
Yeah, see, they've made me worried. There's a lot of money into that, and man.
Well, we'll see. Listen, like I say, it depends on what your investment thesis is. Are you a trader? Are you a long-term investor? What do you see come in the future? Are certain things above their skis? I don't know. I think this is an interesting time, an interesting market. You know, in 2020 and 2021, we should say, you know, we just printed $7 trillion, and you know, the interest rates are still damn near close to zero. We're in a different dynamic right now. You know, stock market is up, but like you know, the Fed interest rate's still high, but now they're talking. You know, they've been talking about lowering them, and that speculation kind of pumped the markets. AI is also what pumped the markets, certain stocks at least. And you know, with about time crypto gets its turn, especially with all this inflation, you know, and the way Bitcoin should be an inflation hedge. So it's kind of hard to say what is going to happen with some of the altcoins. Usually, traditionally, Bitcoin goes first, and Ethereum and the rest of the altcoins go. But this meme coin hype seems to me to be a little bit early, and it's very hyped. And it's also, we're absent of NFT hype and metaverse hype. I haven't heard the term metaverse and rarely NFT at all in the past, you know, 6 months.
That's
so
right.
This is not looking exactly the same as how things went down last time. Also, retail doesn't have the money that they had in 2021, right?
No.
We're at all-time high credit card debt and things like that.
Right.
So, you know, it's a genuine fundamental with the Bitcoin ETF, but for the alts, unless people are taking profit out of Bitcoin to go back into the alts, I don't see, not yet at least, a big retail fervor coming in just yet. So
no, it hasn't. I don't think we've seen it. This is all just,
it's just us.
Right. It's institutional money coming in. Like we're
that's
starting to get some retail FOMO a little bit.
Yeah, and that's degens, you know. And I mean, there can only be so many meme coins, is what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows there's a, you know, those are musical chairs to some degree on that. So, you know, you kind of got to be careful. Mostly they're for trading as opposed to long-term investing, unless some of them develop some more type of utility, which is possible. But I haven't seen much of that yet, but maybe I haven't been looking close enough.
Yeah, like Shiba Inu has done a good job with utility. Like they've got their own blockchain and all this and that, all kinds of things.
Shiba's the one that's done the most with it, but there's been a lot of these ones that popped up on Solana that I haven't seen it.
I don't trust them. So, but if I know somebody like Moon Daddy, for example, and then who's in, you know, solid with Warren Sapp, he's tight with George. We even had Ben Armstrong. Shout out to Ben Armstrong today, giving Kulo a solid. He retweeted that. Before.
I saw your tweet, yeah.
So, and hey, you know, speaking of good vibes, there's not too many people out there. Speaking of Ben Armstrong, not too many people out there. I got to the point with Ben that I thought this guy has lost his mind, and he pissed me off when he's talking about Brian D. Evans and Jet. And I was pissed off at him, done with him. I thought this guy is just going to keep downward spiraling. The man's lost his mind. I thought it was just a fling with this girl. Looks bad, bad optics. This guy's lost his mind. Lunatic, getting arrested, dogging on everybody, always dogging on everybody. This thing with this girl, that's not going to last. This guy's crazy. I didn't think he was going anywhere. Then, you know, we're out there in Mexico, and it's been about 15 hours with him, and things are not always as they seem.
Yeah, no, I know Ben Armstrong pretty well, and that's why I never doubted what his intentions were. Personally, have dealt with him business wise and just friendship relation wise. He's always been solid with me, and so I always knew his word was his bond. So I don't know all the business details. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that kind of stuff. We did business with different people, but as far as you know, just his integrity as a person, I never questioned that. I never doubted him. So, but I also knew him though. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I only knew him from Twitter or something like that. I knew him personally.
Right. Well, I've followed him ever since he started his channel, for the most. I mean, not right when he started his channel or anything, but early, like I have almost everybody out there. Okay. And I liked him too. And I always kind of defended him and kind of give him the benefit of the doubt, always, like I do everybody. But then it was like he started crossing some lines, and I thought he's crazy. I definitely didn't think the optics looked real bad, you know, with his wife and all that.
Well, let me ask you a question real quick though. I got to ask you this though, right?
Yeah, go.
If someone took your YouTube channel from you, you might look a little crazy too.
Uh-huh.
So I do want to say, put yourself in someone else's shoes, because I would be fucking pissed. You get what I'm saying? And I don't have the biggest YouTube channel in crypto. You know what I mean? Like you would be pissed, and it would be hard for some people to understand, but you would be mad. I can tell you that. That's
right. And so here's because it never even made sense. Why would these guys even want the channel? Why didn't TJ just quietly take a buyout and leave? Well, Ben, explain it. This whole thing, this whole debacle, like, can be summarized as TJ this is what Ben says. This could be wrong. He could be lying straight through his teeth, but I'm starting to be at a place where I believe him. This is what Ben said. He said TJ stole $5 million ish from Ben, from the Hit Network company. And he had to cover that up. He knew that if he was bought out, that all the books would be audited and that Ben would eventually figure that out. Ben is your, type A personality. He's out there. He's not in there buying and selling crypto. Okay. He says that's what they were doing. They were pumping and dumping, doing shady things, and then on purpose making Ben look bad. Okay. So that, and make him look crazy. They're trying to make him look crazy, which, low hanging fruit there, bad optics, cheating, this and that. Okay. Even that may not be what it seems. And the whole reason why this whole takeover happened was a cover up, $5 million worth of land purchase. And he says that he's recently, right before going to Mexico City, that, he said that the courts and things like that, he's got a good lawyer, that it's looking like all this stuff is about to be uncovered. And it gets real diabolical. That's why he sounds so crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, we know there's a lot of money involved here. I don't want to speculate on the inner workings of the company. I do trust Ben. I'm gonna say that, but I will say that, there was it was a situation where he was clearly the majority owner of the company, and we all know that he built his channel. So, like, to act as though he's the one who should be leaving seems weird to me. Like, if there was going to be court drama that needs to be hashed out, I would think that Ben would be doing it from his own channel, not from outside. It's his channel. He's the majority owner. And again, I don't know all the details of the inner workings of it. I know they at one point had 50 employees at Hit Network. So there was a lot of people doing a lot of things, and I know Ben was not involved in all of it for sure. No one person could be, but as far as again, if looking crazy, if somebody took my YouTube channel from me, I would be talking shit every day until I got it back.
Right.
That's just it. That's just the truth.
That's right. And as I've gotten to know Cassie, man. So, because I didn't think this thing would last.
I mean, I'm cool with Cassie. That's my own girl.
So they seem like, no, they're not going anywhere.
Ben got Cassie's name tag. You saw it at the fight.
I know. So we all thought he was crazy. They're getting the Ben coin tattooed on them and all this and that. As I get to know him and as I spend more time with him, chatting with him, I'm just like, huh. But like as Seth says, it's like nothing is ever as it seems. It's hard to know what's going on. There's a proverb. There's one man's case seems right until another comes up and makes his case. That's a paraphrase there.
Right. No, I got you. Yeah.
And it's like, but I pretty much had it made up in my mind that Ben was crazy. I got to that point. And now
I never once thought that. I thought he was very upset. To me, I never thought he was crazy. But I mean, the thing about it is I'm not really in the business of speculating, to be honest with you. Right. Like it really is kind of his personal business. I certainly don't have any commentary on his like personal relationships with women and his wife and girlfriend. I don't have nothing to say about that. That's between them. But it's kind of I mean, look, I would say it's a distraction from crypto, but Ben Armstrong does a good job of getting attention in crypto. So I don't want to say that, that's people care about his life. He's a reality show star for crypto. I mean, what can I say? You know what I mean? People care about Ben Armstrong. And for better or for worse, that's part of his brand, that you know him personally. There's some other folks that I really like in crypto that I don't know everything about them personally, because their job is to deliver me the information and the news about crypto. And that's what I care about. And that's cool. But other people, some like individuals like Ben Armstrong, is a rare breed where people care. And so, he chose to live his life in the public's eye in that respect. And so, hats off to him for leaning all the way into it. Right.
And so I know that's right. So he does part of it. I think part of the crazy a little bit is like a game. It's like a game plan for marketing, because he's good at getting himself known, and I watched him build it. He grew so fast. He grew that channel so fast. And so, but here's what I'm coming to find out. Like you said, you trust him. Okay. Because you know him, and his relationship with Cassie is genuine.
Oh yeah.
And
I know that.
So
for sure.
There's, it's like my head is, I thought we would just see the demise of Ben Armstrong, I thought we'd see him just crash and burn. And I thought it was like just a matter of time.
That's not the Ben Armstrong I know. He's a fighter. And like, I wasn't surprised at the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a fighter. I knew he was a fighter.
Yeah.
And I like that. And almost like that he got knocked down once and then came back. You
right.
know what I mean?
That was awesome. It couldn't have been gone
knocked
much
down
better.
and came back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so the reason why I brought all that up is because I noticed you were one of the ones that kind of stayed faithful to Ben. You know?
And I'm not a big person who goes on Twitter and talks about people's public lives or even their professional business. I don't work for the company. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really my place. And I just, in general, it's not really my role to be one of those people in crypto. My role, I want people to know Cassius Cuvee is the guy who try to bring joy to this space. We stare at charts all day. We're investing all day. It's someone else's job to talk shit and try to find nitpicking little argument. That's just not my role, to be honest with you. Yes, I stayed loyal to Ben and everything because I know him, but like, that's really not my role in the space. My role is to bring fun, joy, entertainment with education. That's what I do.
Yep, good vibes. And so, right. It's like, usually if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. That's a saying. That's a good one to follow, because most of the time you'll regret saying, negative.
You better put that on Twitter. I don't know if they follow that instructions on Twitter.
Right, they don't. So let's, like you were talking before we went live, you're talking about this very thing, spreading the good vibes, good energy, good people. You talked about Miss Teen Crypto.
Miss Teen Crypto. I said, folks like me, you, and Miss Teen Crypto.
Yeah.
Always try to be positive. We always try to talk about the good things and the future of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. I like her vibe. You know what I'm saying? I always like Miss Teen Crypto and your vibe as well. You know what I'm saying? Always positive and let's go, baby. You know what I mean? I love that type of attitude.
Yeah, because what happens in the space, there is a lot of negativity. There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of bad actors, and it gets pretty disturbing. Yeah. And then even aside from like the malicious folks, there's just a lot of weird things that happen. And as an influencer, especially the bigger you get as an influencer, you start, especially for those who are grinding, working hard, doing daily videos. Some of these guys,
a lot of work.
Well, videos a day. Sometimes everybody's out there working hard, and then it's frustrating, and it's hard to not let that bleed through, and it affects, usually for the negative, most influencers. I would say I was chatting with this about Doug Hype, another one who's, he's got his frustrations because he's so particular about things, but he's learned to just, nope, I'm only going to soak in the positive vibes.
Yeah, Doug Hype's another guy. He's another one. Always positive. Love Doug Hype.
I love it, man. And that's what we need to do. I just had a long chat with Kong the other day about this very thing, on how this is one thing they don't teach you on how to become an influencer video, like training series. You won't learn this. You learn this the hard way. It's hard to keep your headspace at a place to where you always have to be like, hey, life's good. It's all good. No worries. Hakuna Matata, baby. Let's get out there and have fun. You always have to keep that vibe, because if you let the negativity, it'll knock you down. It'll wreck you. It'll be hard to function. Yeah.
I got to say this. Web 2 is a hell of a place. I'm ready for Web 3. That's all I'm going to say.
Baby.
I'm ready for I'm on DSO. I may not be perfect, but it's decentralized social media. And I find the vibe a lot better on there than Twitter, but obviously more of the community is on Twitter. So I'm more active on Twitter than I am on DSO. But I have a song called Verified on DSO. I'm verified on DSO. It goes, fuck Instagram, bitch. I'm verified on DSO. that's the hook.
Wait, I heard that somewhere. Woo! Let's go
for that one. But yeah, I just like the idea of I'm ready to move on from Web 2, to be honest with you. I'm ready for that next thing. I know it ain't perfect yet. Web 3 is not here yet. I get it, but I'll be ready when it is.
Baby, man, that is so important, Cassius. As time goes on, as you become big and famous, the next Tupac, boys and girls, right here. Okay. So as he becomes big and famous, and don't forget about us, Cassius. Okay.
Please.
All right. You can't let all the shit that's going to try and get in your head and get you down. Like, basically, I wake up every day just to realize that this hellish nightmare of being alive here on earth is actually real.
I know what you mean.
And it's like, holy shit. Bro, I go through this every single day. I wake up and I'm like,
I know.
This is real. This actually happened. This hell nightmare of a life I live on earth where nothing good ever happens.
Yeah.
No, it hits me. It hits me
100% Grady. But you know what though? People like me and you and other folks too, you stay positive through the noise, man. You got to. Because here's the thing. We all have a choice, right? You can focus on the negative, or you can focus on the positive, you can focus on the past, you can focus on the future. You know what I mean? I happen to be one of those people who chooses to focus on the future, which is why I'm in future tech in the first place, right?
What's your secret? What's your secret to that?
Oh, that's not really a secret. It's just we got 24 hours a day.
How do you not let all the negativity get you down? How do you?
It does. It does get me down sometimes, a lot of times. But it's not. I'm saying when I have a choice to have a voice and talk about something and point us in a direction, I want to point us in direction moving forward, onward, and upward. Because there's only I'm only on here for an hour with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I got plenty of complaints.
Yep.
I don't want to spend my life complaining. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'd rather spend my life thinking about what's coming next and what's positive and what's coming better. We have a choice.
That's a mindset. It's a choice. It's like, and it's hard to do. Like when your emotions and all this and that. You know,
but we're in future tech. Think about Bitcoin. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And not just the price going up. Think about the hope for a decentralized future. Yep. I'm not necessarily one of those people who will say Bitcoin's going to save the world, but anything that is in a step in the right direction, self-sovereignty, be your own bank, cut out the middleman. Just the general premise of that spreading through the world is, to me, a step in the right direction. That's why I'm in Bitcoin, honestly. That's what really got me into the ethos. It wasn't because I'm going to get rich off this coin. It never was. I happen to like future technology, so that's interesting to me with the proof of stake protocols and whatnot. But I wear the Bitcoin pendant always because to me it represents decentralized finance. And if you fix the money, you can fix a lot of the things in the world.
Decentralized finance kingdom, baby. Jewel. Let's go. But what I was going to say is I wake up every morning and realize, whoa, this hell of being alive that we're thrusted forth into this life that we live in this world. And it's like this hell of a life, but I'm like, how there's one thing that I'm reminded here of late, and it's Kulo, baby. We got Kulo. There's one good thing on earth, and it's Kulo, baby. And
hey, look, everyone loves Kulo.
Let's go. Woo, baby.
That is a great marketing name, I have to say.
Cassius, we could do this for hours.
I know, bro.
So
I gotta go. I gotta see about if I'm gonna make it over to San Francisco.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I will or not yet, but I gotta check it out.
Baby, I think I'm going live later with KP. I forgot to message him.
Okay.
Going live. Okay, so you're going to. It's called GDC, San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just hitting up some parties if I go. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the event. It's already
okay. I mean, that's why we go. It's all about making the connections, meeting the right people. That's like the best thing about going to these events, man, is just meeting.
Oh, absolutely.
People. Like that collaboration, but even that can get weird. And that's where you have to stay positive, only soak in those positive vibes and recycle the positive only. It's so hard to do. It's so important. So I love that. I love that we gave Miss Teen Crypto a shout out, who puts out a fire video every morning with good vibes. Let's go. And her weekly spaces with Doug, hyped with Miss Teen Crypto. I love it. Good vibes in there. So keep it up, Cassius. What are you working on these days? So you're about to go.
So I just dropped the music video with Crypto Face. So I'm trying to promote that a bit so people can share that on Twitter and Instagram or whatever. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I have it released on YouTube right now, my YouTube channel. So I'm going to post probably tomorrow, the day after. I'm going to post the actual video on Twitter itself. It's got the cool AI graphics and stuff. So I want everybody to take a look at it. I think it's fun. And then kind of on to the next. I'm going to be doing some more trade with Market Cypher. I'm going to really mess with it.
Let's go. Market Cypher Part 2 with Crypto Face, our boy. Hey, you know, I should have said you could have streamed this on your YouTube channel at the same time.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Let's do this like once a month.
Okay.
What's
happening with you, Grady?
I
Got
love you, man.
For you, man.
I'm gonna watch you ascend to new heights.
Oh, thanks.
Cassius Cuvee, baby.
We'll watch you too, baby.
Crypto Grady and Cassius out. Love you guys. So much more to talk about. Maybe later with Christian Peter. Going live with him later on tonight. Love you.